Hey guys and geeks, welcome back to the Geek Critique Show. I'm Jen.
I'm Dakota.
And we are going to react to the Star Wars Rebels Season 4 trailer.
Mm-hmm.
How exciting! I feel like Season 3 just ended.
It did, 2 weeks ago.
So I'm like, what the heck? This is awesome.
Yeah,
let's do it.
It shows you how far in advance Disney and Lucasfilm are working on these new projects. And, well, this is a project that's been going on for a couple years now, but I'm super excited to see how this final season wraps things up with the Rebels.
Yeah, I mean, this is just so exciting. And, like, I never thought this would happen, but honestly, like, Star Wars Rebels has become one of my favorite shows that's currently airing.
Oh, yeah.
It's the one that we're, like, more hyped about than a lot of other shows that you expect that we'd be more into. Mm-hmm. So this is exciting for us.
It's become essential watching for us.
Oh, absolutely.
Just because it's consistently good almost every week.
And just seeing, like, you know, just how much world building they're able to do with it in the galaxy far, far away is extremely cool. Mm-hmm. You know, and the characters they're adding, the animals, all of that, it's incredible.
Mm-hmm. And now this trailer came out yesterday alongside the Battlefront 2 trailer. We were busy doing other stuff.
It was Saturday, so
we had stuff to do. So we're here now. This is Sunday night now. We had stuff to do today also. So we're getting this out as soon as we can, guys. Thank you so much for being patient. But here we go. Star Wars Rebels Season 4 official trailer.
Lucasfilm.
Classic.
It was a simple story about a boy who was lost.
Is that her?
And a girl who was broken.
Yeah.
They fought alongside a survivor.
Yeah, they did.
A war veteran. And a fallen knight. I led them into battle against an evil so terrible it tried to black out the stars. We fought for each other. We fought for those who could not. But we never imagined it would end like this.
Oh! That's cool.
This is a time of difficult choices.
Oh, snap!
Oh, yeah, before. Sorry.
Sometimes impossible ones.
Saw's back.
As long as we're together, we've got a chance.
At least we'll go down fighting. All paths are coming together now.
Oh, that's so cool.
Get to work.
So glad he's still alive.
We are the balance, Ezra. We were meant to be Jedi so we could be here now. When Lothal needs us most.
May the Force be with you.
Oh.
Okay, I got chills.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Fall 2017. Is there anything else after this? Please, please, please. And no. Wow.
Wow, that was super intense. My gut reaction, the first thing I have to say is I'm so happy that that's not the last we're seeing of Thrawn, because I'm going to be honest, I was a little disappointed with what we got from him last season. Mm-hmm. I felt like I unfortunately cannot say that I was a part of, you know, what's now called the Legends and reading all of the novels and stuff of the people who really loved his character from the past. But because of the stuff that I read, my, you know, standards were really high for him. You're kind of expecting this super genius, very detailed, intricate person. And I felt like for his plan to be destroyed by relying on other people just wasn't in the nature of that character. So I was a little bummed by that. And I thought that that was going to be the last that we saw of him. And Dakota and I just the other day were talking about that. So to see he's back, he's going to be super evil.
He's back. He's on track. He's ready to roll.
We've all had our shortcomings.
Yeah, and that's not to say we didn't have a great time with him as a villain. He was super conniving, and his ability to, like, blockade the rebels at the end of Season 3 was fantastic, and that was a great culmination of his character. But we didn't see a lot... We saw a lot of him watching the rebels.
Yeah, observing.
Observing.
So you kept waiting for, like, all of his observations to just... And now that you want to see them destroyed, I wanted it to be the rebels outsmart him,
right,
not his own people's shortcomings. And that's what kind of bugged me, because it was more
That's true.
Yeah, it was more of, like, the people that he entrusted didn't do their job right, and that was a little annoying to me. I have heard, which I can't say that I've read yet, but I'm going to read that the new canon Thrawn book is incredible.
Oh, I already started reading it.
Yeah, and he's saying it's fantastic, and other like people online are saying that it's awesome. So I'm really excited to get into that and learn more about him.
Actually, yeah, that's a great read. I'm listening to it right now on Audible, and if you guys are interested in that, it's a lot of people are considering it the best in canon novel of Star Wars, alongside Lost Stars.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, everyone's
Okay.
saying it's fantastic. I'm making my way through it now, but if you guys want to take a quick listen to that, click the link in the description below for a free 30-day Audible trial account, which will give you 2 free books that you can keep or leave, whatever you want. But yeah, check that book out. It's definitely going to be a good one. And I'm so glad to see Thrawn is back in this.
Yes, he's back, baby.
Now, Hera's narration throughout the entire trailer is very dire. Mm-hmm. She's saying that she's leading them to this moment, and it sounds like she regrets it.
Yeah, like I never thought that it would end like this.
Yeah.
Very final. And so after seeing Rogue One, I'm like, crap, this is totally what's going to happen to these characters. But we have gotten information that not all of them die, so that makes me a little more hopeful.
Right. Some interesting news was revealed this past weekend. Cheekily, Dave Filoni wore a t-shirt to the panel, the live panel, that asked the question, is this person alive or dead? We're not going to drop the person, but it's pretty much who you think it is. And after they played the trailer, he had changed his shirt somehow to, like, instead of a question mark, it was an exclamation mark. So that was pretty cool. I'm really hoping that is true, and Anyway, I'm not going to read any more into that. In Rogue One, we know that at least Hera Syndulla and Chopper are still alive. Chopper is seen in one scene, and Hera Syndulla is called over like the loudspeakers on Yavin 4. And now we have proof that an in-canon TV series called Forces of Destiny will feature Hera alongside the likes of Han and Leia on the planet of Endor, which happens on the Return of the Jedi point in the Star Wars timeline. So at least she makes it through to that point.
But the way that she's talking, it kind of sounds like she's the last survivor.
Right.
Which is really sad. I'm very curious about why she says that it's a story, specifically about a boy and a girl. Like, obviously Sabine and Ezra are huge characters, and I think Sabine has gotten a lot of responsibility that we weren't expecting, but you kind of think of them all working as like a well-oiled machine together. And obviously Ezra is a Jedi, so that changes things a little bit, but it kind of makes you wonder what happens to the rest of them and why they're viewed as less important when Kanan is also a Jedi. Now,
it's interesting that Kanan uses the term in the trailer, "We're the balance," or something along those lines, and then says that we're Jedi for a reason in this instance. I think balance is something that Star Wars is playing with quite a lot. Mm-hmm. You're seeing it in the Last Jedi trailer. That was all about balance. And I have a feeling that this is going to feed into what's being planned for The Last Jedi. Obviously, it's going to feed into it. But I don't know. It's just so much is happening right now.
And it's just crazy because so many people are like shocked that the balance of the Force is talking about the gray. But to me, it's like, yeah, wow, that's so different from what we know because we've gotten all of this story from the perspective of Jedi for the most part. So you think of balance as their way, but that isn't a balance at all. So it's interesting because I feel like that's going to come to play in this because Ezra is a little more technically balanced than Kanan is.
Right.
Kanan has his ways, and even if he doesn't understand why he's doing what he's doing, he knows this is right and this is what he's going to do. Whereas Ezra is kind of more like, but why?
Yeah, he
questions things a lot.
Which can be dangerous, as we've seen.
Yeah, exactly, because he gets himself into sticky situations.
Yeah, especially with Maul around.
Exactly. We don't have to worry about that anymore.
No. But, let's see, what else can we talk about? We know Dave Filoni's a big fan of Tolkien. He's made several references to the Lord of the Rings trilogy within Star Wars Rebels in and of itself. Even the scene where Ahsoka says, "I am no Jedi."
I am no Jedi.
It mirrors when Eowyn of Rohan said,
I am no man.
And then just destroyed the Nazgul. That's so fantastic. I love that little bit of Star Wars lore that they just snuck in there. I liked how they clearly took the Orc Warg Riders. They would ride on the wolves, and they kind of incorporated that into this trailer now.
Oh man, and that is going, and this is what I'm talking about. That's going to be beautiful. I love that they're adding. I love animals in general, so Star Wars animals, I lose my mind. I mean, like,
and you know it's
when they had those
like
whale things, I was
beast.
yeah, and that's what's so freaking cool. That's what like gets me all excited, because it's like animals with abilities.
It almost looked like Princess Mononoke too. I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys have seen that movie. It's a Studio Ghibli movie by Hayao Miyazaki. Fantastic director. One of the characters is like a wolf god, and
So I have one question for you, Dakota.
go for it.
How long have I been saying that Kanan and Hera are a couple?
I guess since you started watching the show.
Since season 1.
Yeah.
I've known. I've seen it in their eyes, in their body language. They love each other.
I don't think it was ever a secret per se, because they do like kind of talk like a married couple.
Yeah, and I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's great. So to see them in like an intimate embrace, just makes me so happy.
The first in-canon book, A New Dawn, is all about, I guess, the budding relationship of Hera and Kanan before Rebels even happens, like before they meet Zeb and Sabine and Ezra and all that. But they never explicitly tell you that they are a couple. But he does mention that he thinks Hera is very pretty. So yeah, there's a lot to dissect from this trailer. I love the part where the ghost kind of like goes through hyperspace through the little space station thing. I love that. That's so cool.
Yeah, and we've seen Han do that before, you know, going through things when he was going into hyperspace.
Yeah, so
never tell him the odds, but it was already done before him, so he wasn't the first.
Now, I think this might be the first time like we've seen someone go right through another space station.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot bigger than just a big monster.
Yeah, but Han was the first to enter atmosphere through hyperspeed.
So kudos to Han.
I really hope this isn't the end for the Rebels. We already had a Star Wars series that ended in the destruction of the Jedi Order. The Clone Wars was all about the war that the Jedi had entangled themselves in, and of course it ends with Episode 3, where Anakin and Order 66 slay most of the Jedi. Someone asked me earlier today whether or not there are any other shows in the works that you know about, and I can't say that I do know about any shows in the works currently, but if I were to give my opinion on what a new show would be, I would have to say they really need to, either through their Disney XD connections or through Netflix, I think they should really try to do a show about when Luke Skywalker restarted the Jedi Order.
Oof.
Because Mark Hamill's a voice actor, he'd be absolutely perfect for, obviously,
and
reprising
he would totally
Luke Skywalker.
be down to do it.
Of course, you know,
he loves
there's no
it.
question. I would love...
God,
I
he
would,
is one of my favorite humans.
He's so
the
genuine,
best.
but he's such a liar at the same time. Fantastic.
But he's an honest liar. He's,
Oh yeah, he's totally... But he's funny. He's great at cons. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
If you have any thoughts on this trailer or anything else going on in the Star Wars universe, do let us know.
Absolutely.
Alright guys, thank you so much. Have a good one. If you like this video, please give us a like and
A little
subscribe.
sub.
Subscribe if you don't already. Bye guys.
Bye.